The skipper appeals to his players to demonstrate some resilience in how they finish a rough season.
Now from the home of the... So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Big Daddy Buck. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Here's Jurickson Profar. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Left fielder, Jurickson Profar.
Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Buck going back, and it's gone as they add still another. Now at the plate, Big Daddy Buck, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. Digging in, Big Daddy Buck. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Mazara's on his horse. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Joey Gallo now. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
First baseman, Joey Gallo.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Buck racing back, and it's gone. Here's Rougned Odor now. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin mentally.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Gone! It's a grand slam. Into the box, Big Daddy Buck, 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way. That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
10-1, the final lopsided score in this ball game. The Rangers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Alex Wood earns his 8th MLB The Show. So stepping in, Big Daddy Buck, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And now the first pitch of the inning is sent in the air out to straightaway center. DeShields is there, and he has it for the first out. At the plate, Big Daddy Buck, he flew out in his last at-bat.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think...
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. Striding forward now is the DH, Rougned-Odor, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now the 2-1. Lifted in the air to right field. Buck moves over, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. Big Daddy Buck will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. This one's down to third. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. At the plate, Agustin Pineda will swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Look out as this bat shatters on impact. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Bruce Maxwell. It was a walk in his last trip. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work. Coming to the plate now, Freddie Galvis. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. The 1-2. Slow roller back to the mound. On to first, and the A's fail to cash in here. Digging in once again, Kike Hernandez. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
Kike Hernandez.
Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistake in location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. So digging in now, Big Daddy Buck. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Yeah, this guy's having a good day right there. You can tell he is all over. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff is going to have to find a way.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Letier ranging back. Gone!
Yeah, that was solid strategy going with the right-handed reliever there. Looking for the right. Well, it's almost automatic for this guy as he puts another game on ice. That's save number 40 for the season. Clearly.
An early winter check-in. New to the majors, this player's offered schooling on the structure of his contract. The agent moves on from that topic. It seems the player is contemplating a change of scene. A stripling major leaguer is challenged to make spring training count.
At the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. Gone!
Well, after a long winter in the career.
Leading off the inning, Big Daddy Buck, and they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now this is hit high and deep out to left. Base hit, and the A's are into the hit column for the first time this season. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
And the runner's breaking for third. Swinging a soft liner, and that's in there. Base hit. The run scores from second. It's 1-1.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher.
Digging in, Big Daddy Buck, and their runners at the corners now.
Big Daddy Buck.
First pitch on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. One run is scored. Here's a second runner around third. And it's there, but it's dropped at the plate. And that'll have to be ruled an error.
Man, he was not messing around here. Sitting on the first pitch he saw and drove it to the outfield, bringing in both runners and putting himself into scoring position. It's great to see a guy that's aggressive at the plate when he's got a chance to do some damage.
Runner's on his way to third. Pitch popped up. Davidson has got it, and the side is retired. So striding forward now, Andrelton Simmons get us started here for the Angels with the excitement waiting on deck in the form of Mike Trout. Hit the other way out toward right field. Buck is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out. So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Big Daddy Buck. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. First pitch of the at-bat. Back up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And tack on one more, make it a 4-1 lead.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, D-Roy. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job and a run batted in.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Standing in, Derek Dietrich. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
So coming to the plate, Steven Gonzalez. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders. There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. And gone right down the line the other way. Wow!
Yeah, I guess they left it.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. His career batting line with Patrick Corbin. He's a .417 hitter. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. The 1-2. High in the air out towards shallow right. Buck has a play. Makes the play, 1 away. Digging in and looking for more, Big Daddy Buck. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Sliders in for a strike. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. And the inning is over. So no runs. Next will be the designated hitter, Steven Gonzalez. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Lifted in the air out to right. Buck is there. 2 down. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Matt Davidson. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. The 1-2. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season.
Friday night baseball now. Coming to the plate now, Big Daddy Buck, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And this one is gone. A home run.
Hey, that's one of the...
Ready to take his hacks again. Big Daddy Buck, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. The short hit hard. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cesar Hernandez. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And one away now here in the Angel third. So now the Angels cleanup batter, Matt Davidson. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy.
Stepping into the box, Big Daddy Buck. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Tyler White will bat next. His past history with Richards, batting .500, 4 for 8. He also has 1 home run. Oh, it's hit to third. 5-3, and they turn the double play. Now at the plate, Steven Gonzalez. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup now, and stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 2, he's flown out twice. Popped him up. Ramirez onto the grass. He makes the play, and that'll end the... Ready now, Big Daddy Buck. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit sharply on the ground. Simmons has it. On to first. And it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. Buck is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. Big Daddy Buck will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
So a 3-run shot to left center.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
8-4 tonight. The A's jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Babe Doyle earns his first win of the season. So that's a wrap. Saturday night baseball now from Southern California at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Tonight it's the third of this 4-game weekend series between the Oakland A's. Andrew Heaney is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Angels. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Andrew Heaney is an interesting lefty, Matty. At times he could be a swing and miss guy. Good fastball, 92 to 94 miles an hour, overhand curveball, and the slider. So he has the curveball slider mix. His changeup is getting better. If he's throwing strikes early, he could be really tough.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's one. Striding in, Derek Dietrich. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat. 0-1, here's the pitch. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Wow, another long ball in the early going of this one.
Digging in now, Big Daddy Buck comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Popped him up. Simmons over to his right. And that's the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Miguel Andujar, runner in scoring position with two gone. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. The A's strand one, and the deficit remains. Stepping up to the plate, Derek Dietrich. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here. Drives it out to deep right center field. Buck ranging back, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And it's gone. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far. And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Steven Gonzalez, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Skied into straightaway right. Buck on the move. And that's the first out of the inning. Striding in for Oakland, Big Daddy Buck. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
It doesn't look.
Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. Off the rocks and gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 3 here in the early going, as it's now a 7-3 game. So a big moment here, and standing in, Big Daddy Buck. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Ready for another shot now, Matt Davidson. He singled his last time up. The 1-1. In the air to straightaway right. Buck is in pursuit, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Well,
there's another save, but that's just not any other save. That's save number 50 for the reliever in his career. Well on his way to a nice career.
10-6, the final score in this game. Afternoon baseball. In now, Big Daddy Buck. It was a two-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Here comes the first pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Taylor, the runner at first, with two gone. He's running. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and the inning continues. Taylor rounds the corner and is headed home. But no, he puts on the brakes and will head back to first. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. Stepping in, Tyler White. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. Pitch inside the throw, and he is out at second. Caught. Into the box now, Big Daddy Buck. He reached on a single in his first try. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Frazier is on his way home. And a relay to the plate. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Here's the German-born catcher Bruce Maxwell. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. The 1-2. A bouncer to the left side. Davidson right there. And there's out number 2.
Come on, get down.
Striding in once again, Miguel Andujar. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Look out as his bat shatters on impact. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Ready once again, Big Daddy Buck. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here's the first pitch to him. The bouncer up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Into the box now, Steven Gonzalez. He'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone!
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there.
Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Pulled high in the air out to right field. But moves over, and that's the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Big Daddy Buck. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Yeah, this guy's having a good day right there. You can tell he is all over. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff is going to have to find a way to attack him a little differently.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's through for a hit.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Stepping into the box, Tyler White. He flew out in his last at-bat. 1 and 2. Here it comes. Sliced hard on the ground. Backhanded on to second, but it's a wide throw, and the shortstop can't recover. And he'll come in to score from second base, and that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw. Ready for another chance? Bruce Maxwell. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Here's Miguel Andujar now. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Hits this one hard the other way, and that is into right field, a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
The batter, number 8.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-2. A little roller toward the hole. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again. Big Daddy Buck. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Smoked on the ground left side. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Digging in, Tyler White. Go-ahead run at first. Nobody out. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And another throw over. And a dive, but he's back in there. Heading out towards shallow right. Pilar's there. He's got it 1 away. Here's the German-born catcher Bruce Maxwell. It's 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. And he'll dive back in safely. The 0-1. Popped up. Dietrich has a play. 2 down. Here's Miguel Andujar now. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Runner goes for second. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Upton is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Cesar Hernandez.
Skied into straightaway right. Buck has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Go down 1-2-3. This remains a 7-all tie. Sean Gilmartin gets the ball as he'll take over to start this 12th inning. Hit to short. And there's 1 gone to start the 12th. Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Big Daddy Buck. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Here's the first pitch. Way in front of that fastball. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Weak grounder back to the mound. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with 1 away now. So a big moment in the ball game here. Bruce Maxwell, and he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Striding into the box, Miguel Andujar. 2 hits in 6 tries for him thus far. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Ahmed Rosario, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. Now the 1-2 pitch, and he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance. So digging in with a chance to win it here, Cesar Hernandez, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. Buck is there, 2 gone. A close one, 8-7 is how it finishes today. The Angels get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Matt Samuels claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian.
A coach draws a player's attention to an area of possible development. A manager gooses his team about a lackluster area of performance. A coach draws a player's attention to a recent trend in his numbers. This manager appeals to his hitters to be more discerning at the plate. A player with a hot bat gets a call from his representative. The player expresses interest in going elsewhere. A player is encouraged to continue to refine a skill essential to his game. A player receives an update from his representative. A coach presses a player to keep raising the bar. The team is pressed to step up their focus defensively. A player is challenged to raise the bar defensively. A representative calls with big news for his client. And just like that, the course of a career changes. A recently acquired player meets with his new manager before his debut with his new team. The manager does what he can to make the player feel comfortable.
Now from the big. Set to get his day started, Big Daddy Buck batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Now in the box, Big Daddy Buck.
For the game zone, right fielder,
First delivery to him on the way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Hot shot on the ground to short. To his right, Frazier. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. Now to the plate, Bruce Maxwell. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Buck going back on it, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can.
Ready now for L.A. Big Daddy Buck. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground to second, and into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single.
Well, there's no denying he was all over that fastball. That's what we like to refer to as a little bit of an ambush. 0-0 heater gets turned around.
So striding in, Derek Dietrich. He singled his last time up. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. And he'll pull this one down a step or two in front of the warning. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Will Swift, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Buck sprinting after it. He makes the catch. What a play on. Standing in, Miguel Andujar. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the 0-2. Buck is in his tracks now, hit in the air to right field, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. Settling in now, Big Daddy Buck.
Big Daddy Buck.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Roseboro is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. And now for the Angels, Big Daddy Buck. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Big Daddy Buck.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Soft liner out toward left center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
Stepping up now, Derek Dietrich. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Now the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Angels leave one. Score remains tied at 4. Leading off the inning, Big Daddy Buck, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Big Daddy Buck.
Drives it out to deep right center field. Back goes Taylor at the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he'll get in at second base as the tying run's aboard with a leadoff double. Now at the plate, Derek Dietrich, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Pickoff move to second, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. And he'll turn and throw back to second again. And a dive, but he's back in. And now he'll go back to second another time here. And the runner back. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Hit hard toward the right side. But this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. One away. A one-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. Tommy Hunter wins his fourth game out of the bullpen this year. Parker Bridwell is settled with a loss after giving up only one earned. Cody.
A player is called to question by his manager on his base running of late. The manager has in fact called the player in to give him a vote of confidence. Having had a little perverse fun with the young speedster, the manager strikes a jovial tone. He checks that the player understands what a green light means and doesn't mean. Even the best bag snatchers need to know when to exercise restraint. Satisfied that the player can be trusted with the responsibility, the manager grants him a standing green light to bolt.
Thursday night baseball now on the show. Aaron Slegers is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Minnesota. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's really struggled coming into this game, right? The league is hitting just under 300 against this guy, and that's something he really needs to improve on. And it'll be interesting to see if that trend continues in this start here.
Buck is there, one away. Digging in, Big Daddy Buck. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season.
There he goes. Find it.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Hey, guys, let's take a look at the Twins on defense.
Leading off for the Twins.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Buxton.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Buck has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And with that, let's take a moment to show you what's happening in the American League's Western Division. Digging in for his second at-bat, Big Daddy Buck. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit on the ground to short. Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth. Into the box, Big Daddy Buck.
Big Daddy Buck.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Matt Duffy. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. Ready with the 0-2. Good fight to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. So stepping in, JT Realmuto, 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. 0-2, here it is. Runner goes, and a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Brandon Belt.
The 0-1 delivery. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
And it's almost unfair.
Leading off the inning, Big Daddy Buck, and they'll need him to get something going here. Here comes the first pitch. Fly ball heading for the alley. And the 8th will start with a bang, as this should be extra bases. And he will get there as the Angels are in business with a leadoff double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only 1 away. At the plate, Christian Colon. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Christian Colon.
This is on the ground over to first. To second for 1. On to Belt, but it won't be in time as they just settle for 1. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Drew Glass. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire this. A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. Minnesota jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Tyler Duffy gets the win in relief, his 6th of the Friday night base. Now batting, Big Daddy Buck. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Hard liner to center field. Buxton is there as he makes the catch, and they'll. Up next for Minnesota, Rich.
Left fielder number 24. The first baseman, number 9.
Leading off the inning, Big Daddy Buck, and they'll need him to get something going here. And now a pitch on the way. Hit on the ground toward the left. Polanco on the grass, and they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. At the plate, Big Daddy Buck.
Fielder number 1, Big Daddy Buck.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Back up the middle, fielded cleanly. He'll go to the bag for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Digging in once again, Big Daddy Buck, and their runners at the corners now. He's set, here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Layton has it in his tracks, and that retires the side. So digging in now, Big Daddy Buck. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
I know he's well aware of the fact he can't tie this with 1 swing of the bat, but maybe he's trying to ignite the boys by driving something out of the ballpark.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step. 8-4 tonight. The Minnesota Twins jumped out to an early lead in the first and never.
A major league skipper acknowledges a young player who has been greatly exceeding expectations. An MLB franchise is wise to recognize the obvious. Young players are the future of the game. Clutch hitting has not been a strength for this team, and their manager lets them know it. A player is confronted with a less than stellar stat. A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches. With the season approaching its final stretch, a manager calls for heightened focus from his players. A player receives input from a coach. Players who find a way to turn it on when it most counts can electrify a team campaign and generate a sense of intrigue around themselves. Locked in a heated race late in the season, a team gets a pregame pep talk from their skipper. With the team's chances hanging by a thread, this skipper calls for a last stand. A manager addresses his team before a pivotal series.
The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join. Stepping in for the Jays, Daniel Nakamura. He's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Buck moves over, makes the catch, but third breaks for home. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game. And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Designated hitter, Aledmus Diaz.
This one's flat. Buck moving in. Effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. So much of this game is situational hitting. Leading off the inning, Big Daddy Buck, and they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch coming, here it is. Popped high in the air. Berry is under it. 1 away. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
The windup and the 0-1. In the air out toward right field. Moving under it, Buck. He's got it 1 away. At the plate, Big Daddy Buck.
Right fielder, number 1.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Takes a knee-high fastball.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
Hit out towards second. Throw on to first to take care of him, and Kershaw's in control now, 2 away. Digging in, Big Daddy Buck. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Line toward the alley in left center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Wow, throw a tent over it and bring out the clowns. Look like a three-ring circus out there. One outfielder mistimes his jump and the ball gets past him. His buddy has to back him up and get the ball in. A good thing, too. Otherwise, it could have been a triple or even an inside the Parker.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Hit the other way out toward right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push it.
Leading off in the bottom of the ninth, right fielder.
Here's the first pitch to third.
Come on.
And there's one down now. A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. Well, before we say goodnight, we must sing the praises of the guy you see there.
Yeah, no question.
A check-in call from a representative. This representative wants his client well informed on important matters. New to the majors, this player is offered schooling on the structure of his contract. The agent moves on from that topic. Spring training has come again, and major leaguers begin the process of readying themselves for the challenges of another long season. Coach presses a player to keep raising the bar. A manager addresses his team about their recent slump.
MLB The Show is on the air. Adrian Ponce, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy wasn't too bad in his last one, Matt. Pitched all the way through the sixth inning. And listen, that's what you ask for nowadays. If you can get your starter to get you through the sixth inning and turn it over to the bullpen.
Oh, and now meanwhile, this ball is cranked out to straightaway center field. And this one is going to leave the yard. It's a home run.
Wow, there's a case of a ball up in the zone. Not...
J.D. Davis, the next to bat. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Here's the 0-1. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A solo shot down the line in right. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And the Rangers crack the scoreboard. It's now a 2-1 game. Ready to take his hacks again. Big Daddy Buck, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Prater has a beat on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Big Daddy Buck will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Guys, you know what we call that? We call that turn and burn. That's a bullet single down the third baseline. Third baseman's not able to make that play. Can't make that play. He's playing almost bunt defense, fearful of having to come get something. That ball was hit way too hard.
Grounded to the right. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
Not sure the spin throw was necessary there, but it sure looked good. Would have been questionable if he threw it away, but he put it right on the money for the out.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Hard hit to first. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Got him. That was exceptional. He got the... So next to the plate for Texas, Elvis Andrus. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Hit the other way out toward right field. Buck is there, and he has it for the out. Coming to the plate now, Big Daddy Buck. He singled his last time up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Duvall is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. The Rangers used a 3-run 7. Afternoon baseball now from the heart of Texas and Globe Life Park in Arlington. Today it's the finale of this. So striding forward now, Big Daddy Buck. And the Angels looking for more here in the opening frame of the contest. Already pitching from a deficit here as he fires this one by him for strike 1. fellas, this Rangers ball club as they begin play. They come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. You know what, D-Row? Nothing you'd like more than to win this one here. They've got a long roadie coming up. They'd like to win this one to get themselves on an airplane.
Standing in, Big Daddy Buck.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Peterson has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Here's Jock Peterson now.
The batter, center fielder, Jock Peterson.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. Coming to the plate now, Big Daddy Buck.
Big Daddy Buck.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch hit hard to short. Andrus fields it cleanly, and the two-out threat will not come to pass. So coming to the plate, Big Daddy Buck.
Big Daddy Buck.
First delivery to him on the way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in Game 4 this series.
Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? There's 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Leading off for the Rangers. Play ball. He's safe. The batter number 2, shortstop, Calvin Andrews. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Rangers, number 44, Matt Samuel.